Hey everybody, so welcome back to the next video. I think this is like episode 5 of the series. In this episode we're gonna be adding a few more tweaks because I remembered that I didn't add something to the last half episode when we added the title. So we're gonna fix that and we're gonna be starting the settings GUI. So let's get straight into it. Well, actually, first, I just want to clarify that I made 2 other videos on this, and they weren't as good. So I don't know if my Explorer is still the same as the last episodes. But I'll try to make it work. But anyways, in our manager script, um, under let's see, under settings button, we can do local title equals base dot title. I'm using the title image we made in Photopea. So I'm gonna say title image. If you're using just a text label, I think like put whatever the text label name was. And then over here under all the tweening stuff, we could do local tween title equals tween info dot new, and we can copy and paste all this inside the brackets and put it inside here. So just that we don't have to waste time typing all that out. And over here, we can copy this one and put it under the tween service colon create, but above the task.wait. We can paste it in and get rid of the settings button and put in title. And instead we're gonna do tween title. And that should work. Oh, wait, I forgot to get rid of something I made in the last episode that I didn't upload. Just get rid of that. So play, and then the title disappears as well. Okay, so now we can start on the settings. So scroll down and copy, I think, this one right here, line 72 in my script. Paste it in for the settings background on the position. And yep, I'm just gonna go toolbox, images, like settings. Yeah, something like that. Copy asset ID. Inside settings background, it's too big. We can add in, I think, image label, and put it over here at the corner. Scroll down and paste the ID inside. Scroll back up. Make sure background transparency is 1. And I'm gonna scroll back down. Image color, I'm gonna like make it a dark gray. Something like that. And size it down a bit. So I'm gonna call this like cogwheel or something. I don't know if that's how you spell cogwheel. But whatever, it'll do. And inside settings background, we can add in a text label and put it right next to a cogwheel thing. Size it up. And I'm gonna make the text settings all in uppercase. I just feel like uppercase looks better. Background transparency 1. Scroll down. Rich text. Text scaled. text color 3, and text stroke transparency 0.5. Also, font, I'm gonna use Arial weight semi-bold. You most likely don't have the font like in here, like this drop down menu. The reason why I have it is because I don't know when they added this, but Roblox allows you to download fonts from the toolbox, and that's where I got it from. But I'm gonna scale it up a bit. Something like this. That'll probably do. Make it, maybe make the cogwheel a bit more lighter. Okay, well that just blends in with the background, so maybe I'll just make it white. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we should tweak anything else. So I'm gonna rename the text label to title, and before we add anything else, I'm gonna go to test and device, and you can see that it isn't scaled. I'm not too sure if I did this in the last few episodes, but I'm gonna select the settings background, go to plugins, and I'm gonna go to this plugin, auto scale light. Conversion scale. You never want to do offset, by the way. And add constraint. Go back to test and device, and it's already better. But the settings and I think the image label, they aren't good. You need to tweak that a little bit. So we're just gonna do same auto scale light, unit conversion scale, cogwheel, scale, and that should work. Oops. Okay, now we can get started on everything else. So inside the settings background, we can add in, I think, a text label. And I'm gonna set it over here. Make it up like that. I'm gonna put text as, let's say, FOV, field of view. And I'm gonna make the background color like, I forgot what it was. I think, no, it's like hashtag one. No. I'm not too sure what it was, I think. No, it's 3E, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna set the background transparency to 0.15. I think that's what it is. And then we're gonna do the same. Scroll down, rich text scaled. Text color 3, white. Text stroke transparency like 0.5. Oh, stroke 0.5, and same font, semi-bold. What's that? Okay. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is scale it like that. I think that's good. And I'm gonna call this FOV, and inside FOV add in a text box. Make sure it's text box, and I'm gonna put it as the same properties as the FOV. So scroll down, I'm gonna do size, copy and paste it over here at the text box. And make it like that. Background color is the same, but at 62, 62, 62 for me. Background transparency 0.015. Scroll down, rich text, text scaled, font Arial, semi-bold, and we're gonna see placeholder text. The placeholder text will be enter a number between 1 to 120. And then the player will be able to type in any number. But scroll down until you see text color 3. I'm gonna make it white. Text stroke transparency 0.5. And yeah, it should match. Okay. So I'm gonna rename the text box to like FOV option or FOV choice. And we're gonna duplicate the FOV. I'm gonna get rid of the text box. I'm gonna call the duplicate sound. I'm gonna make the text like sound. I'm gonna add in I think text button same size. Move it over. Yeah, same size as the text box from over here. I'm gonna make the text on. Also background transparency 1. So wait, no, never mind, don't do that. Background color is 62, 62, 62. That's what I'm gonna do. Background transparency 0.015. Scroll down, rich text, text scaled, font Arial, semi-bold, text color, white, text stroke transparency 0.5. And yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna do for now. For now, obviously, I'm gonna add more later. This in case the video gets too long. But I'm gonna call this sound option. And I think what I'm gonna do is add in a UI corner. Duplicate it and put it inside the text box, but make it less noticeable for the text box. Actually, I'm gonna do 0.4 for the UI corner. I think that looks good. Duplicate both of them, put it inside a sound, and put one of them inside sound option. So now it has a little bit of rounded corners. So before we get to scripting, I think what I'm gonna do is device it's not scaled. That's what I'm gonna fix first. So I'm gonna select FOV, auto scale light, scale the FOV choice, unit conversion, scale, sound, the same thing, scale, and sound option, scale. And it should be working. Yep. Okay. So now we can get to scripting. So this part is gonna be your choice if you want to do it inside the manager script or create a new script. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a new script because our manager script is getting a bit too long. So we can exit out of that. Put in another local script inside the what's this? Yeah, screen GUI. I'm gonna call this performance. If you open the manager script and the first 9 lines, copy and paste them inside the performance script. So now I think we can get to scripting. Actually, first at our services, like under tween service, we're gonna get the camera. So local camera equals workspace.current camera. And now we can get the FOV text. So how we're gonna do that? Copy these lines, credits background and settings background, and paste it in. And under that, we're gonna do local FOV text equals settings background .fov choice, or whatever you name that text box to. And we're gonna do FOV text .focus lost unconnect function and enter pressed. If enter pressed, then. So this just means if client or the player presses enter. So if enter pressed, then camera.field of view equals FOV text. And that should already be working. So I'm gonna go into manager, copy and paste. Copy this one and paste it in settings background or position so it's gone. You can see it. So we can test it out. Press play. Settings. Enter a number between 1 to 20. Let's say 80, for example. You can see that our field of view it changes. So let's say 120. You can see it changes. Let's do a low number like 30. We can press out and see that it works. So 70 is the default. Just wanted to clarify that because when I first tested it out, I did 70 and it wasn't working. It quote unquote wasn't working, but 70 was just the default, so that's why it wasn't changing. But now we're gonna work on the sound. So, I don't have a music. You can create one, on your own. But I'm just gonna go to your toolbox for this, music. And I'm gonna do this one, because I know this is the break-in music, and I doubt it's copyright, so that's why I'm gonna use it. So I'm just gonna call this main music, and drag it into sound service. And make sure you scroll down and press on playing and loop. So in performance, we can get the sound. So where are we gonna put it? Actually, over at our services under local camera, we can do local sound service equals game get service sound service. And under credits background and settings background, all that, we can do local sound, or local music maybe, equals sound service dot main menu or main music. And under local FOV tag or under the services, we can do local playing equals true. And then like right under FOV text, we can get the sound options. The local sound option with the settings background dot sound option. So now under this function, the FOV text function, we can do sound option dot mouse one click on connect function no parameters. So if then there's a certain way or no, never mind. We don't have that many stuff to do. I'm playing because it was true then. Or actually, while we're on that topic, I wanna say something like if you like have a lot of stuff to put in, you can just do this and do playing equals true, and let's say and music dot playing equals true or equals true, and settings background dot visible equals true. Like if you have to do a lot of stuff like that, you can do it this way, but since we don't, we can just do if playing equals true then. And I realized I did actually did I do no, it's right over here, local credits background visible. I wasted 2 lines on those, so I'm just gonna delete them to save extra space. I don't want to waste 2 script lines for that. But anyways, this just means if the sound is playing. So music dot playing equals false, and sound option dot text equals off. Or did I do it in all caps? Okay, yep, I did. So yeah, off in all caps. Oh jeez, my laptop is lagging. And under that, playing equals false. And else, you can just, oh god, it's lagging so badly. You can copy and paste all these and do the opposite. So set music dot playing equals true, sound option dot text equals on, playing equals true. So like right here we can do print. Actually, we don't need to print. This should work. Yeah, our music plays as soon as we join, just in case it is copyright. I'm gonna put my volume all the way down, so output no errors yet. Sound okay. Well, maybe I do need Yep, still playing. Sound on. Let's put it off. And there's no music. In order to see if it actually works, we can go in sound service main music and see that playing is unticked. So if you put on, it is playing. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay, I just checked the recording. It is getting a bit too long, almost 30 minutes. So I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm gonna make another half episode adding more stuff to the settings, and then after that I'll get started on the credits. Um, so yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.